That's the Gordon's family tree. Almost the same as the one in Wales. That's the Gordon's family tree. Almost the same as the one in Wales. That's the Gordon's family tree. An old-fashioned telephone. But who should I call? An old-fashioned... At its peak, the British Empire encompassed around a quarter of the entire landmass of the planet and around a third of its population. The globe is from this period. The ladies probably approve more of this division of the world than the real one. Stories, adventures, and fairy tales. Dickens, Defoe, Anderson, Jules Verne. These are probably the most modern books in this library. Shakespeare dramas, Shakespeare tragedies, Shakespeare comedies. Poetry by Shakespeare. The Encyclopedia Britannica, in at least 3 editions. Will there ever be a bigger reference book? Bibles and religious texts. Some of them look damn valuable. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a handwritten version hidden somewhere here. A little side table with a tea service on it, but no tea and no teapot. A little side table with a tea service. Your domestic help, this Sally...
Ah, have you already met her?
She doesn't really seem to fit in here.
With us old people, do you mean?
She seems to be the exact opposite of Bates.
That's a sharp observation. She embodies everything which is the opposite of Bates. Undisciplined, untidy, unreliable. She gossips.
Perhaps he wanted to demonstrate to you what you have in him.
I know exactly what I have in him. But I also know he's not well. He can no longer care for the house and us old ladies all on his own. I will look for the next domestic help. And it will be someone rather more industrious. Someone who will rarely take the load off Bates.
I'll go and take a bit of a look around.
Of course.
An old, original English teapot. My mom used to have a similar one. I could ring for tea time. That would get the ladies out of the hall, and leave me to have a good go at the stone slab by the globe.
Don't touch! Please excuse me, but this teapot is very old, and Bates has told me many times that I must look after it carefully. He's just popped down to the village to get some tea. We've run out.
There's no more tea? I didn't even think that would be possible in an English castle.
Bates said that the tea had gone bad. He got rid of it.
Or he needed an excuse to go to the village. A pair of old rubber boots. They're as clean as when they were made, though. Perhaps they belonged to Lewis. now the boots look like boots should. Dirty. So much for the nakedness in England. 4 naked girls at once here. And the chap they're all entertaining really seems to be enjoying it. So much for the nakedness in England. An old-fashioned telephone. But who should I call? It's locked. There's probably nothing special inside anyway. The door is locked. Powder, makeup, and so on. Nothing of any use to me. A pile of towels. Small ones, big ones, nothing but towels. A pile of towels. I wonder what was going on with that mirror down there in the hall. I really thought I saw Samuel Gordon. I'll probably collapse of exhaustion when this is all over. I look tired. I look tired. That is so comfortable. A bench in a bathroom. Jeez. An old-fashioned bathtub. Doesn't look uncomfortable, but it would be too small for me. I can't see anything unusual, apart from the fact that the plug is missing. That might make it difficult to have a bath. Curtains in the bathroom. Oh well, to each their own. Lots of roofs, alcoves, walls. I wonder how many rooms the castle has. You could easily hide Mom's little house in one of the wings. What an effort it must take to keep this old tiled floor so clean. I can imagine Bates checking twice a day to see if any dirt accumulates in the nooks and crannies in the meantime. Oh, what a mess. Good day, Sally.
Yes?
I noticed that the bathroom floor up there is extremely dirty.
What? Not again.
It looks like boot prints.
I've told Lewis a million times he shouldn't come through the house in his muddy boots. Damn it. I better clean that up before the old git notices it. Otherwise, he'll have me cleaning it again and again and again.
Sally is distracted. Time to secretly take the teapot to the library. And then I'll try to work out where I can get some tea at short notice. So, the teapot and service are already in place. Now we just need some tea. It'll be dangerous for me in the village. The Order will definitely be looking for me there. But it'd be a good opportunity to see if Bates is trying to alert the Order. I'm gonna have to go back to the village and get some tea. But before I enter the lion's den, I'm gonna take some precautions. It'd be best if I lure the entire Order in the hotel. Then I can walk around the village square in relative peace. Here's a phone. Then, let's do it. Murray? Hello. Darren Michaels here. Oh, I'll be leaving today. I'll be at the hotel in about half an hour. No, I just wanted to let you know so you can write the bill. Nothing to pay? Oh, right. I paid in advance. Never mind, now you know. See you in half an hour, Murray. See you soon. Okay, so Murray knows. If I'm not completely mistaken, most of the Order will be waiting for me at the hotel in half an hour. To the village. Let's go. The Order's distracted and Bates is still in Willow Creek. Let's see what he's really up to. I thought so. I hardly believed he was shopping at the library. Damn it, Tom's here again. So Bates has got something to do with the Order. I've got to get closer, but better around the outside.
I'm not young gopher.
But you are generously compensated.
Yeah. You know exactly how much I need this bloody compensation.
I will not tolerate that tone of voice. You know.
All right, man. I'll go and look for her.
Thank you very much.
Interesting. Locked. Damn. Where else can I get a tea in this dump of a place? I have to get inside. I don't have time to wait until this evening. How fitting. Cracking Tom's door with his own tool. The same principle as in the hotel. Damn, the wire snapped. But I've achieved what I wanted to. Ah, there's the tea I need. Now, quickly back to the castle. I guess Bates isn't back yet. Lewis toolbox. Various wrenches, a cloth, a hammer, pliers, all the things you need. I think I'll take the big hammer. I could also use it as a weapon if I need to, which might be the case in this place. Everything's ready. Just need some hot water. I'll just let Sally know. Good day, Sally.
Yes?
Sally, Bates has asked me to tell you that you can announce tea time today. Now all we're missing is the hot water.
Oh, so I'm good enough for that now, am I?
He was rather exhausted after doing the shopping.
No wonder. I don't understand why he simply didn't tell Lewis to go.
I do. There's an ornate fence or some kind of barrier around the globe. No idea what that's for. I'm almost certain there's a secret compartment hidden behind the stone slab. But how can I get to it? Ah! Insanity is hereditary. What's wrong with me? What are these visions? Samuel had a book in his hand, and he was pointing to this tile. What's wrong with me? Samuel had a... Sally put her cleaning things down here. An old metal bucket and a mop. I'll take the mop with me. Huh. A big heavy wash rag. Probably older than me. The apparition pointed to these tiles. It won't move at all. Whoa! There's a cavity behind it. There's nothing else in the cavity, and if I'm lucky, no one will notice the hole before I'm gone. A handwritten page from a book. It looks like it's from William Gordon's diary, with additions from his grandson, Samuel. As far as I know, they both fell from one of the castle towers. Now, did Samuel rip out the page and hide it first? But then, why? There are lots of little pyramids, triangles scribbled on the page in a circle. 3 of them have been crossed out. Now, I've seen these triangles somewhere before. A lion's head. I think the lion was a symbol of immortality in ancient times. What's that got to do with a bathtub? The floor is sparkling clean again. Sally's done a good job, but she didn't really have a choice considering Bates' standards. Most of the ripped out pages don't tell me much, but this drawing with the pyramids, it looks strangely familiar to me. They seem to be the same pyramids that are in Samuel's diary. Let's see. You can push them in. Yes, finished. But nothing's happening. I knew it. A secret compartment. And inside there is... the second piece of mosaic.
What are you doing there, sir?
I was just looking at this space here. Unusual, isn't it?
Indeed it is. There was always a stone slab there before.
Perhaps someone removed it.
I will ask Sally about that.
That was close.
Lady Victoria, I've just returned from the village and I thought you might like to know.
Very good, Bates. Take a break
Mr. Bates?
Yes?
Lady Victoria.
Yes, sir?
She seems to me to be rather bitter.
She is a dignified old lady who has to bear a greater burden than I would wish for her.
The death of her husband and her two sons, the murders, the castle's decline, the end of the family line.
You said it, sir.
What can you tell me about Lady Eleanor?
If you want to know something, why don't you ask her yourself?
I'd like to hear your opinion. Why do you think she brought Lewis here with her, after her husband's death?
And what do you mean by that, sir? Really now, I ask you, sir. Lady Eleanor is a lady, and she treats her servants accordingly. Lewis would have been unable to get a new position. He's simply too old. We can offer him a form of retirement here.
But neither Lewis nor Lady Eleanor give the impression of being happy with the arrangement. You could maybe even believe that she owes him something.
I would be aware of that, and I can tell you that your surmising is incorrect.
Are you not feeling too well, Mr. Bates?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Perhaps you should have a lie down.
I'll have a lie down when I have time to do so. The work won't get done on its own.
Sally could do it.
I doubt that very much.
You don't think too much of Sally, then?
I don't think too much of her work.
So why do you employ her?
It wasn't my idea. Her ladyship insisted that we should employ a relief.
Not a great choice, apparently.
It won't last long. She'll soon have enough and then disappear.
I'll catch you later, Bates.
Goodbye, sir.
I'll lay the mop head directly over the plug hole. That should create a distraction. The bathtub is full to the brim and starting to overflow. If no one does something about it soon, there'll be water damage. Good day, Sally.
Yes?
Sally, quick! The bathroom's underwater.
What?
You must have forgotten to turn the water off.
Oh no. I hope the old sod doesn't spot anything.
Mr. Bates?
Yes?
Mr. Bates! The bathroom's underwater. I've already told Sally.
The bathroom? Some incompetent person has let the water overflow again.
Bates is distracted. Okay, let's go. I've no idea who that is. There's no name on it. It's not one of the usual suspects. Not Shakespeare, not an ancient Greek. You can see straight away that Bates isn't well. He seems to have problems breathing. Perhaps lung cancer. Bates would be better off in a hospital, but he would rather die than leave this castle. There are clothes and underwear inside. Nothing important. So what does Bates read then? Heinlein, Dick, Lem, Zalazny. Wow, the man really has taste. The portrait of an uptight, miserable gentleman. Well, that's what you look like if you have to sit still for hours for an artist. The bottle probably contains pure oxygen. It helps sick people breathe much easier. Bates must be very sick. When he was sitting here earlier, I could see he's dying. The butler is an orderly person, just as you'd expect. I can't find anything interesting. Bates isn't gonna leave any important documents lying around on his desk. Bates isn't gonna leave any important... This bedpost looks more than a little strange. There's a slot in the side of the post. What have we got here? Hey, there's a little brass key inside. The drawer is locked. That could be interesting. A small metal box. A few documents. And a photo. That's my mother. It's a picture of Mom, Bates, and a few other servants in the snow in front of the entrance portal. Underneath it says, "The Good Spirits of Black Mirror Castle, Christmas 1969. That doesn't add up. I was born in February 1970, and in this picture, my mother doesn't look at all like she's 7 months pregnant. Does that mean... No. The photo must have been labeled wrong. It's too heavy for a jewelry box. I guess it's more like some kind of old-fashioned casket. It almost looks like a combination lock, just with symbols instead of numbers. Who am I kidding? There are thousands of possible combinations. I'm not going to get any further with trial and error. I first need to find out which symbols are the right ones. I first need to find... Hopefully, they're both still occupied.
We're going to discuss this immediately.
But nothing happened!
Only because the police officer discovered it before it was too late. Do you know what might have happened?
They're going downstairs. Excellent. In all the commotion, Bates will have forgotten that he didn't lock his room. A checkbook, a few notifications, and transfer forms. These are exactly the same ones I found in my mom's desk, and the handwriting is an exact match too. So it was Bates who was regularly sending cash to my mom. But on whose behalf? And Am I really just looking for my father? This thing here could still be interesting. There's a note here between the papers. It has a header which says combination. Either the writing on the photo is wrong, or I'm not just looking for my father. The picture was taken apparently 2 months before I was born. But my mom's looking slimmer than I've ever seen her. That looks like some kind of an aide memoir that Bates has written out. He must have conceded that his memory wasn't getting any better and wanted to play it safe. It says here, on Sir Egmont's portrait, the builder's eldest sister, my Christian name, the nymph's numbers. XVIII is written on the bottom corner. Ah, a Roman 18. XVI.